Doing good. Hope you guys are enjoying your holiday weekend. I definitely am. Today I'm bringing you the third and final part of my three-part video series previewing the NFL season by predicting the records for all 32 teams. In part one, I did the records for all 16 AFC teams by division, and I picked my 6 playoff teams. In part two, I did my NFC team predictions, and I gave you my 6 NFC playoff teams. So today, I'm going to tell you who I think makes it to the AFC championship game, and I'm going to tell you who makes it, in my opinion, to the NFC championship game. And then I'm going to give you the winner for the big one. I'm going to tell you who I think wins it all in the Twin Cities in February. So I'm excited for this one. If you missed part 1 or part 2, I've got links for both videos in the description. So just scroll down in the description. Got part 1 link, part 2 link. So be sure to check those videos out. And yeah, and then enjoy this. Let me know in the comments section too if you agree, disagree. I'm sure there'll be a lot of disagreements with my picks, but it's what I think, my opinion, so we'll see if I'm right or wrong. So anyways, that being said, I want to start with picking my AFC championship game. Got the New England Patriots taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think that game will be in Foxborough because I think the Steelers will be the 2 seed, Patriots 1 seed. And I gotta tell you, this one wasn't easy to pick because there's a huge part of me that wanted to go with the Steelers. I think Big Ben could be winding down his career. Le'Veon's contract situation is kind of iffy. The defense has improved. They've come up short the last few years. I think Pittsburgh's motivated. I think they've got a really, really good team. So I almost picked them. But at the end of the day, I had to go with the Patriots. It's really tough to pick against Brady and Belichick at home in the AFC Championship game. And when's the last time the Steelers beat the Patriots in the playoffs? I can't remember. I don't know if you can. If you remember, or if you want to look it up or something, let me know in the comments, because I can't remember the last time. I don't know, actually, if Pittsburgh's ever beaten New England in the playoffs under the Brady-Belichick regime. I can't remember a time. I know it seems like they play almost every year, and almost every time New England wins, no matter where the game is played. So because of that, I gotta go with the Patriots. I think it'll be a good game, a close game, but I'm going with New England. I just can't pick against Brady and Belichick at home in the playoffs against Pittsburgh. Gotta go New England. So now that brings us to the NFC Championship game, and I've got that game being played between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks, my Seattle Seahawks, in CenturyLink Field. I think that'll be another 2 versus 1 matchup. Just like in the AFC with Pittsburgh and New England, Carolina and Seattle are 2 teams that have played each other a lot over the last few years. Seems like they play in the playoffs almost every year. And it's kind of gone back and forth, unlike the Pittsburgh-New England rivalry, which really hasn't been a rivalry. Carolina-Seattle's gone back and forth. Seahawks have won some huge games. Panthers have won some huge games over the Seahawks. I know we had that game a couple of years ago where Carolina was up like 31-0, and then we came storming back, and there just wasn't enough left. And that same year, I actually went to a game with my cousin, and when they played us here, and we were up for basically like 55 minutes, and they came back and beat us in the end. The game was really frustrating. So Panthers and Seahawks have had a lot of really epic games, and a lot of hard, intense battles, and I think that'll be what happens again this year. I like the Seahawks to pull it out in a close one. I think it could be a game where maybe Russell Wilson throws a touchdown pass in the final 2 minutes, and then the defense has to hold Cam and company off in the end. I think it's going to be an intense, hard-fought, lower-scoring game. I could see it being something like 20-16 or 23-19, something like that. But ultimately, I've got the Seahawks hanging on and advancing to Super Bowl 52. So that means that I've got Super Bowl 52 being between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots in what would be a rematch of Super Bowl 49, aka one of the worst memories of my life in relative to sports. It was actually a really fun game to watch until the end, and I don't know if I've ever been that upset, sad over a sporting event. And that's saying a lot because when I was a kid, I used to cry when the Sonics and Mariners would lose heartbreaking games and stuff because I was just so invested in it. But that Super Bowl 49 was a heartbreaker. Um, but I think in the end, I think we'll get another epic game. Um, I think the Seahawks and Patriots, in my opinion, on paper, season hasn't started yet, so we don't know what's going to happen. But on paper, those are the two best teams in football. I think it'll be another hard-fought, epic game. In the end, I gotta go with the Seahawks. I know it's kind of a homer pick, but honestly, I think if these two teams met up again, I just see the Seahawks finding a way to pull through with the victory. I think they'd be motivated by what happened a few years ago in Super Bowl 49. Most of the guys were on the team then. I just think they would find a way to make it happen. The Patriots are an incredible football team. I'm sure it would be another epic battle, but I got the Seahawks. That's my pick. Taking the Seahawks over the Patriots in Super Bowl 52 in Minneapolis. That's my pick for the 2017-18 Super Bowl champion, my hometown Seattle Seahawks. It's not just because I'm a Seahawks fan. That's really who I truly believe is going to win the Super Bowl this year. I would pick them even if I was a fan of their rival team. It just happens to be my favorite team, but it really is who I think is going to win this year. And I do think it's going to be Seahawks Patriots. I wouldn't be shocked if it was Seahawks Steelers, but I'm going Seahawks Pats, and I'm taking the Hawks. So there you have it. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel, checking out my three-part series with my NFL regular season and postseason predictions. If you missed, again, part 1 or part 2, I've got links to both in the description down below, so please check those out as well. I'm also going to be posting some more videos. Probably my next video is probably going to be something related to baseball. I might talk about playoff races. I might have to post a video about my hometown team, Seattle Mariners, because they drive me crazy, but I also love them, and I'm die-hard Mariner fan. So got a lot of thoughts on that. So that might be what I do next. Also got some college football thoughts, and of course got to get some NBA in. Yeah, I'll be bringing some good stuff to you guys soon. Please give me feedback, any suggestions, comments, anything you agree with, disagree with. Let me know. Love getting that dialogue going. Also, let me know any other ideas or things that you'd like me to talk about, sports related. Yeah, so hope you guys have a blessed day. I'll be talking to you again soon. And stay safe. Have a good one.